So I had a big plan for this video, but instead I'm just going to tell you the pros, cons and whether you should do it, and you know what it is from the title. So, getting started. Oh yeah, most of my video, the last video, was just me explaining why I got started in the first place. So the reason I started waking up at 4 in the morning was because of motivation. So basically I struggled to work out every day, so I decided if I woke up early it would inspire me to do it, and that is a pro. But I also got the same motivation from stopping doing it. It's just the difference, the change. So yeah, if you want to change things up, it's a good way to do it. I'm reading a script here as well, but okay, so the pros, this will be a section in the bottom bit, you'll probably skip to it. So more motivation if it's different. If you haven't been waking up at 4 in the morning before, you get more motivation. Less distraction from friends, so none of your friends will be up at this time, probably. They might, but if they're not, it's good because you don't want to be messaging them when you're trying to like work out or study, whatever you want to do early in the morning. Yeah, if other people think you're really productive because you wake up early, you will have a reputation of being productive, and that will inspire you to be more productive, even if you're not. So I can't say this really helped me much, but it's sort of motivation. Like if that's your reputation, you want to keep up the reputation because it's a good one. So that'll be good. I'm trying to put my phone up to you, but I can't. Yeah, it's easier to do harder things at the start of the day. So before you've got into anything else, you just go and do the hardest thing that you can. So before you go to school, when you get home, you might not feel like doing it. So if it's working out, if it's studying, you might be like, I've studied 5 hours today, and you're not going to do any more study. If you do it before school, then you will do more study because you will have motivation to do more study. At first, you should feel proud of yourself every day. I think my camera's shaking a bit. Hurts my hands. But yeah, at first you'll feel proud of yourself every day. So being proud of yourself is the best motivation, to be fair. So if you feel proud of yourself, you'll do better. You'll do more good stuff to make yourself feel proud of yourself more. And that's good. You want to do that. Another pro is that you feel free in the morning before everyone else is up. You are the only person up, and no one can really tell you not to do something because you're waking up early. I think I actually saw a TikTok a while ago, and some guy was like, what I do waking up really early in the morning, and he was just like climbing around his kitchen, being a bit weird. I didn't do that personally, but you know, still pretty good feeling being free. And yeah, I used to run into my village and just sit in my village for a bit. It's like an hour, half an hour run away. So yeah, it was a good run, and I got to sit in my village alone. Now for the cons, why I've stopped doing this. So one reason I stopped doing it is because of the motivation you get from doing something new. So doing something new for me was stopping it, and it gave me motivation, so it was good, as I've said. And the most important thing is sleep. I definitely struggled to get to sleep early enough to actually get enough sleep by waking up this early. So right now I'm waking up like 10 o'clock and going to bed at like 9:30. So I'm getting lots of sleep. That's because I've just finished my GCSEs, so I'm doing my extra summer holiday. If you haven't got that luxury, you still might get more sleep by being able to sleep in later, and you can get a different amount of sleep each night by not having to make sure you wake up at the same time every day. And if you finish your exercise earlier or your schoolwork earlier, you'll go to bed earlier, which will help you get more sleep. And sleep is very important, so focus on sleep. I've put this down on my current notes as you might want a life, which is true. I mean, you can have a life while waking up early, but just might not be as full, you know. I really enjoyed it. I thought I had quite a lot of life. You can go talk to friends during the day, but if you're going to bed at like 8:30, which is what I was doing back then, you know you might not feel like you've got a life because all your friends might start talking way later than that. So yeah, even now, like going to bed at 9:30, some people just don't speak earlier than 9:30. But yeah, that's definitely could be a problem if you go to bed early and wake up early, and you don't want to go to bed late. That's bad, especially if you're waking up early. Now, some random video or some random place I heard that it's better to work out in the evening, and I don't know how true this is. I still kind of work out in the mornings most of the time, especially in this holiday I've been working out in the mornings. but when I'm at school I work out in the evenings. I don't know, I haven't felt any difference. I haven't got any different results from working out at different times of the day. But some people say it's more optimal to work out in the evening, so you can trust them if you want, and that could be a con. Now, should you do it? It's fun. That's what I've put here. It's a fun life experience. I put, I guess. So, yeah, it's the freedom. The freedom will make you feel like it's very fun. You'll enjoy it. You'll get a lot of life experience for it. It'll be like a time in your life. Yeah. So basically, last 2 years, almost, or more, I don't actually know, I have no clue, kind of calculated it about. I was working out in the mornings. Each morning was different, you know, like I went in there, did the same stuff each morning, you know, different thoughts. It's just it's a life experience, and it was fun, and I have no regrets about doing it, so maybe you should do it. But that's if you want to trust me. Also, if you want to distance yourself from people for a bit, some people on YouTube talk about that. I don't think that's a good thing, but like, what do I know? So I didn't distance myself really, but people didn't message me in the morning. So if you want to distance yourself, no one's going to bother you in the early hours of the morning. So it's a good time to do it. Oh yeah, another point I've mentioned here is that I often would like to go back and do it. It was just a really good time, but now is also a really good time. So yeah, it's not really like better or worse than working out in the evenings. I'm also enjoying getting a lot of sleep, and a lot of sleep is very good for you, much better for you than even working out is. And I do work out still, but yeah, basically it's fun and you will enjoy it if you do it. If you're the kind of person who wants to start doing it, then you will enjoy it. If not, then just don't do it. You don't like force yourself to do it because it'll make you better, because in reality it probably won't. It might do because of self-discipline, you know, getting out of bed, but in reality it's not going to make your life dramatically better. So if you don't like the idea of it, it's probably not worth it. And that's the end of the video. It's actually been kind of long, but I'll like edit it shorter. I'll put another video up right like here or something, maybe, yeah, there. I always like put my thumb up or wave, but I can't. Goodbye, have a good day. Subscribe if you really want to. Just subscribe and leave a like.